Multiboard, printing lots and lots of 8x8 core panels, all in an effort to build out this a 40-inch by 8-foot multi-board wall that is going to be kind of the heart of my storage system here in my new lab basement. So here's how I'm doing this. I'm trying to actually not get into the big color splash of colors that I see so much online. I'm trying to actually let the organization system fade into the background. And so I've gone with kind of a flat back against this gray. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a blue, let's see, I think it's going to be this color, basically a blue filament for all the parts, all the hangers and everything I'm going to put on that wall. And then I'm leaving some space at the top and the bottom for just other things I need to hang or do. I might put some lighting system up here that shines down with RGB or something. Down here I'll do power and a variety of things, and I might have some room on the sides as well. So what I'm doing here, and I was really playing around with different ways to mount this effectively and straight or level. And what I ended up doing, I followed some of the people online where they would basically put up the panels with the connectors, make a mark, then put the anchor in the wall, and then kind of reattach everything. Well, I don't need anchors here because I have this solid wall I can attach basically everything to. So I can put screws anywhere. But what I discovered was when I actually took it all down after marking it, and I would try to put a screw, say, in the middle of this quad snap here to connect it to the wall, I found that I couldn't get it exactly, and so the tolerances are so tight that I ended up having to kind of bend and manipulate. I said, forget this. This is not going to be good for the panels, and it's going to make everything weaker. And so what I've done is I decided to actually put up the panels. As I put them up, put the connectors behind, not connected, and then whenever I put two panels together, so I've isolated it, then I sink a screw not into the center because you don't want to put a screw right in the center, but I am putting a screw, one screw, because that's all you really need here, one or two screws to hold this thing up. So I'm putting one, here's one that has one right here, here's one that has one right here, here's one, and every now and then I just try two just for fun to see if I feel like it's stronger. I don't think it actually is. And so that's what I've been doing. I've just kind of started, got it from the corner down there leveled, and I've just been spinning it across with this process, and it works brilliantly. So if you have a solid background, that would be the most efficient, effective way, and it's a way to keep the panels all aligned without having to align them to little mistakes and little inevitable differences in marking something up and drilling it perfectly and all that. So that's the vertical wall, that's multi-board. For all my drawer system, I'm not a big fan of the multi-board drawers. If you've printed them off, I have a few. They're optimized to be bins, not drawers. There's a lot of friction, and the parts they have to stop are kind of small. Just not really great drawers in my opinion. Again, they're fine if that's what you want for your use case. For my use case, because I think everything should be judged for its use case, not whether it's good or bad necessarily. So for my use case, I'm going with the Gen 2 drawer system. This is just one I printed out, and it's a system that's actually built specifically for drawers. And so the friction, the way the magnet goes in the back, the way it's modular and everything, and you can mount it on top or below anything. So I'm going to be mounting these below my work table, and I might have a ton of these things, and if I need to do wider ones, I'll have to outsource because the A1, this is as wide as I can get with the A1. And then for in drawer storage and organization, I'm going to be using Gridfinity because that's the most modular system to use for something like that. So that is going to be 3 systems, and they can all work together. If you've researched this, you can put Gridfinity panels or shelves up on a multi-board. There are Gridfinity connectors, tops and bottoms for these as well. And I've already talked to the maker of the Gen 2 system, and he's working on getting some multi-board interactivity, meaning he'll put the right kind of snap connectors on here. I don't think I'm going to be mounting this vertically, but I may have some short drawers and other things that I can stack up on the multi-board, have it all connect together. So my systems will all connect together, but they are going to be designed to be most effective in the orientation and in the use cases we're using them. So just wanted to give you an overview of this, give you some ideas about what you might want to do in your shop.